It seems like it's about 65 degrees out. All the snow's melting, thank God. I'm headed to Walmart because I need to get food for me. And I need chicken too. Since I got rid of everything in my refrigerator, you know, it was just like some of the stuff was, you know, been in there a while. I even threw away the condiments. That refrigerator wasn't working for a few days, so, you know, it dawned on me when I took the milk out, and it was like it wasn't real cold, that it was fucked up. So, going to Walmart to get some stuff. I got sweet Remy-chan with me. That's little Remy-chan, right, Remy? She's the most awesome bird ever. She is. Look at how awesome Remy is. She's awesome. We'll drive around like this. People will point. Like, what, you've never seen a bird before? You know, people are amazed that, like, I can roll down the window and she doesn't go anywhere. You know? It's fucking Remy. This bird is bonded to me. Like, I'll be coming out of the car, she'll be on my shoulder, and I can just walk to my door. Where's she gonna go? Even if she did, like when we were getting in the car, she jumped down to the ground right before we went in the car. Where's she gonna go? She knows we're going in the car, you know? Pigeons have that homing instinct too. So let's just say, hypothetically, I got in a car accident, and Remy did not get hurt. She was thrown clear of the car, right? And then Remy's sort of confused or whatever. They take me off in an ambulance. What would Remy do? She would fly home. She's less than 3 miles from the house. She would fly home. If I wanted to, I could stop right here. I would never do that to Remy, though. I would never do that to Remy. There's no way. I never want any of my pigeons to fly like that. They can fly, but I don't want them to race. The whole time the race was going on, I would be so flipped out. I would. I'd be like worried that a hawk is gonna get them, or, you know, something bad's gonna happen. I'd be terrified. There's no way. Remy can fly in my yard, but she doesn't need to fly home, that's for sure. Why fly when you can drive, right, Remy? Remy knows. Remy likes to look out the window. It's like TV to her. She likes it a lot. She'll sit on the dashboard and do it too. Somebody asked me underneath one of my videos, they said that this was a recent video, right? It's wintertime in New York. And I leave Remy in the car when I go into Walmart. She sits on the headrest of my seat, right? Nobody can even see her in there. But somebody said, aren't you worried about the car heating up? It's clearly, you know, I had a winter coat on when I did the video, right? What the fuck is the matter with people? How is the car gonna heat up when it's winter or overcast or something? And who the fuck, do you know who I am? Do you know what I do for a living? Why would I leave any animal in the car if the car was gonna heat up? Just, you know? Speaking of stupid people, you know, I bought a refrigerator yesterday, right? Now, I'm cheap. I'm not gonna spend money on something. I'm not gonna buy something real extravagant, you know? If I was, you know, super rich from YouTube, I might have spent more on a refrigerator, but I'm not gonna buy the most expensive refrigerator. And somebody said, this is what they said. They said, if you barely have enough money to buy a refrigerator, how do you afford to keep the Bigfoot and the Bigfoot body parts frozen? I didn't say I barely have enough money to buy the refrigerator. I said, I don't want to spend more than I need. You know, that's called being frugal. right? And I'd still be frugal if I was a YouTube millionaire. Oh, do you understand what I'm saying? Like my friend that's buying a fridge. She could probably go out and buy the most expensive fridge that she wanted to, okay? But she's not gonna do that because she's like me, she's frugal. She's gonna buy a better fridge than me, of course. She's gonna worry about how it looks because she's a chick. But do you understand? Like that, people, just because you're frugal doesn't mean that you don't have any money. It just means that you're not gonna waste money. I'm not gonna waste money on something like that. To me, a refrigerator is a lot like a car or a saw. It's a tool. And when this one breaks down, I'll get another one. I don't really care about what it looks like. Okay, I'm not gonna buy Makita because I like the green. I'm not gonna buy DeWalt because I like the yellow. I'm gonna buy what's on sale and what works well. You know, a refrigerator keeps stuff cold. There isn't better or worse cold, and that's all I need. I don't care how it looks. I don't. But I don't want to spend a lot on something. I don't need a refrigerator. Either does my friend that's buying a fridge, that you can use your smartphone to talk to the refrigerator. What the fuck's that about? That's that refrigerator that I saw in Lowe's yesterday. Was that I think that it was Bluetooth or something, like you could communicate to the refrigerator with your iPhone. Why? Why would anybody need the $5,000 refrigerator that you can communicate with your, with your iPhone? I don't get it. I'm sorry. I know I'm old. There's probably a good explanation of why you can use your smartphone with appliances now. I just don't know what it is. My dog Ike was on a fish-based diet. We're trying to help out his skin. He never had skin problems until he was, about 10. He's 12 now, and so I changed his diet to an all-fish diet. Didn't get enough, his fur isn't looking exactly how I want it, so I switched him to a pork-based diet using pork loin. It's looking better. It's working. Remember, if you do this, you have to add calcium. It's important. What the hell is Greek cream cheese? I'll try it. Why not? These are $2. $2. They're giving it away. At the Dandy, they're $2.50. That's cheap as shit. From one of the small ones, is $2 or something, isn't it? This is an aisle that I never buy stuff in. The cookies, Doritos and shit. I'm not saying I won't eat a Dorito. If I'm driving somewhere or something, I'm in a gas station, I might buy a bag of Doritos, but I'm definitely not buying any of that crap at the grocery store. I can't believe that people give their kids this shit. Seriously. Like I'm the pillar of eating healthy. I'm totally into eating healthy. Not really. Not at all. Totally annoyed. They're out of aged Gouda. And aged Gouda is the best cheese that Walmart sells. I know nobody's gonna believe me when I say this, but one of the Mennonite women were checking me out, and it was like the 19-year-old. She was like, she's trying to make eye contact with me. Could work out. She dressed better. I have this thing about the women that I hang out with. I don't want them to look, I want them, well, maybe I could teach her how to dress, dress like the English, and probably get her pregnant, I'm sure, have a baby, not have enough money to send the kid to college. Sounds like a nightmare. I don't want to take you away from your community, Mennonite girl. You're too young anyway. I can't believe I just said that. Well, 19 is pretty young. 23, 24. Okay. All right. Sign me up. the obese gentleman, and you know Walmart has these like personal mobility devices. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's a real big, jazzy runabout or rooster. You know what I'm talking about? So the obese people use them. It was creeping up on my ass, just like, dude, give me some space. I'm shopping. You know, I'm walking. You're driving. Okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it was just, come on, man. You want me to move out of the way so that you can do your shopping because you're more important, because you're obese and you need your food. That's what it's about. Okay, fat man, I'll get out of your way. Look at this. A bag of pizza rolls is $3. Of course I'm getting that. These are delicious. They are. This is a couple meals right here. $3, man. They give shit away at Walmart. Seriously, the prices on some of this stuff, it's absurd. Check it out. This coat that I bought for $24 is now $11. This is when you buy your winter clothes, when they're gonna put the stuff out for spring. $11. I thought 24 was a good deal. Gotta buy some socks because I don't want to go do laundry. You know, if you don't want to do laundry, just buy some clothes at Walmart. That's what I do. It's cheap. Socks are cheap. Here's 10 pair for $7. I'll get these. No, this is shoe size 13 to 15, right? That won't fit my feet. I have abnormally small feet. I should be in the boys department. I wear a size 2 shoe. This is true, so I won't get these. Going over to the little boys department, like my feet are, they're tiny. What can I say? I was born that way. I got super tiny feet. You know, my mother always said, Peter, good things come in small packages. You know, I got a small package, ladies. You know, the Mennonite girl doesn't know it. She was drooling looking at me, I could tell. She's like, oh, look at that guy. He's older than 50. He's in English. That's what it is. The Mennonites look at us like we're exotic, you know? Not only does she want to do the English, she wants to do the English old guy. That could be custom, though. A lot of these, like, I can think of a couple groups of people. It's sort of customary to, like, the young girl marries the old guy. Personally, I think it's sort of weird. But yeah, I can't wear these shoes. I mean, I can't wear these socks. These aren't gonna fit. I got the feet of an infant. Check it out, another sign, spring is here. They're selling stuff for St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day was my favorite holiday. It was the only holiday I really liked. And then I quit drinking, so it's not really appropriate for me to like it, you know. Besides, my family went around for years saying that they were Irish. You know, it's very common, Native American people trying to pass themselves off as the Irish. It was better to be Irish than to be Native or whatever, you know. Seriously, I can't make a judgment about my forefathers. My grandfather did very well in business, and this is the truth. I always thought that my grandfather Roy, I thought he was like a very light-skinned African guy. Then we found out later, you know, some people started, fessing up that no, he's Choctaw. You know, my uncles. You know, my mom was just fine with denying it. My mother, this is the truth about my mom. She looked very ethnic, right? Somebody called her said something like, you look like Donna Summer or something, and that was the wrong thing to say to my mom. Because my grandmother that married the Choctaw guy, very, very kind of small nose, English, very pretty in the traditional sense. My mother was pretty, but she looked ethnic, and it just fucked her up. You know, she was unhappy with the way that she looked her whole fucking life. She had real big full lips, a real big nose, you know, high cheek, but she looked like her dad. My mom looked Choctaw, you know, which she could have been like my grandfather and said, yeah, I'm actually African. You know, Choctaw Indians, like, if you look at them, I'm not gonna say they're funny looking, but they're sort of like, out of all the tribes, they're one of the tribes. They're all look sort of extreme. You know, I don't know. I'm a hybrid, so I'm not as extreme looking. I'm gonna go check out, see if I can make some googly eyes at the Mennonite woman. Girl. She's like 19, maybe 20, I don't know. She's not old though. It's flattering. I'm not making that up, I swear to God. You know, I was thinking about getting my hair cut, you know, but somebody yesterday said that I should get my hair cut, so I'm not going to. Telling me to get my hair cut. I'm 54 years old. I don't need to be told when to get my hair cut, and if you tell me to cut it, I'm not gonna get it cut. And by the way, you're a dude telling somebody that they need a haircut. I don't go that way, dude. I don't. I'm straight, so thanks, but no thanks. I wonder if I married the Mennonite girl. It's just hypothetical, right? Would her dad give me like some cows and stuff to take the broad off of his hands? Obviously, she's an old maid at 19. You have a Mennonite daughter, you're Mennonite and you have a daughter, you want them married off at no later than 17. It's the truth. They probably can get married at 15 in that society. That's what I think. I could be wrong though. I've been known to be wrong about some stuff dealing with the Mennonites. You know, I'm not going to talk about the way that they dress. The men are sort of dandies, though, with their suspenders and their freaking hats and, you know, their custom pants that their wives and moms make. Their mommies make their pants. It's the truth. Well, you can't go buy clothes because you want your mommy to make your clothes. Grow up, Mennonite guy.